Christie just explained the real reason why it's over for Donald Trump. Palmer report has led the way in political analysis. Now we're gearing up to cover the 2024 election, up and down the ballot. Help support Palmer report's 2024 efforts by donating now. Time equals 400 Ms. greater than Donald Trump is going to prison. That's been clear for a long time. It's just that almost no one was willing to admit this obvious fact until recently. But now that Trump's criminal indictments have happened like they were always going to, and his trial dates have been scheduled for long before the election like they were always going to, more people are now willing to state the obvious. Christie is good for little else, but at least he's clear-eyed when it comes to Donald Trump. Christie appeared on MSNBC this morning and explained why it's all over for Trump. It's as simple as 3 words. Mark Meadows' immunity. Christie explained that as a former prosecutor himself, he knows full well that Jack Smith wouldn't have given Meadows immunity unless Meadows' testimony is enough to help make certain that Trump goes down. Christie flatly stated that Trump is going to be convicted in his March 2024 trial. And he's correct. Of course, the MSNBC host then immediately pivoted to the notion that Trump can just run for president from prison and still magically win, as if that were somehow magically a viable thing. No one but his base would vote for him, and that's perhaps 20% of general election voters. This is all so silly. Trump could drop dead tomorrow, and MSNBC would still claim he was politically viable for 2024. They're just not going to let that particular ratings hook go. But at least people like Christie are now just flat out stating the fact that Trump is going to prison. It's important to understand that in the ground-shifting chaos of Trump being convicted and imprisoned during the 2024 Republican primary race, the nomination could well be up for grabs in unpredictable fashion. Given that whoever ends up with the nomination will be awful, it's important that we remain vigilant about the possibility that it could well be someone other than the imprisoned Trump.